And remember, this is all just satire.
On Monday, Overwatch released their new character. Everyone was abuzz with positivity and excitement. At least that's what happens in the fantasy world. What really happened was Overwatch released a new character that actually seemed slightly interesting to me. This might have been the first reveal trailer they did that I was genuinely like, whoa, someone as crazy as me. Except he's not as dumb as I am. That's why he can understand quantum physics. But all jokes aside, they introduced the character Sigma, an eccentric astrophysicist who hopes to unlock the secrets of the universe, unaware that he is being used as a living weapon. Unfortunately, the Overwatch community does what it always does in this time now. You know, all the guys that are actually good at first-person shooters have long since left Overwatch. They're either playing like the newest Battle Royale games because they're being paid to, or they're on Fortnite. I mean, that's where the money is. All that is left in the Overwatch community are the handful of people that genuinely just like the game despite the egregiously horrible matchmaking system that is flawed to death. And they're the people that want to live in a fantasy world of Overwatch in the social justice warriors. As always, this is what happens. They cannibalize themselves. For some reason, this character has led to dissension and debate in the worst possible way. Apparently, the addition of another quotation marks white character has led everyone down a path of anger and vitriol. If you read the comments section, which I would highly recommend doing because I've had many lulls today, you will see what happens when you pander to interest groups. Let this be a lesson to you, Blizzard, though I doubt you'll learn anything from your recent choices and the fact that some of the figureheads of the company that made it what it is have left. If you continuously cater to these whiny people, you will never stop giving them anything because they're never satisfied. Never, ever. You can never satiate this beast. If you go down the road of pandering, you will never stop pandering till the day they want to eat the flesh off your body like zombies. I don't even know what name this is. It looks like Clean Celan writes, because the game doesn't already have enough white dudes. Come on. Yes, Overwatch just keeps releasing male characters that are white. Damn them. Damn the patriarchy. Damn misogynists. Damn racist and homophobes. Ugh. This game does nothing but pander to straight white males. You're never going to have a black woman as a playable character, are you, Blizzard? Sad face, Nomi says. For God's sakes, they have everything under the sun. You can even play a goddamn animal, and people still aren't happy. Wait a little while. Maybe they have to come up with a character that's good, because they know if they release a black female character that isn't bomb-ass, literally if they don't come out with the Overwatch version of Beyonce, they know you people will come for them. Jeff Kaplan sleeps with a shotgun in his hands at night. Give Lucio a boyfriend, 2K19. Yes, you could already tell what this person's thought process is by the name of their Twitter page. In fact, I'm leaving the room. I need to go get some whiskey. Am I seeing this right? You're adding another old white guy, but this time to spice things up, you're making him a violent, dangerous caricature of DID. And here I thought we hit rock bottom with Ash's release. What's wrong with Ash? What's the problem with Ash? Oh wait, now I remember. When Ash was released, everybody lost their minds because it was a white woman instead of a black woman. And then the Overwatch community started like making Ash a black woman. And they were like, was this so hard? Blizzard, do we have to do your job for you? Like, people were losing their minds over something so stupid. See, these are the type of people Kotaku wants to cater to. These are the good gamers. I'm the bad one. I'm the supervillain in this scenario. Oh God, Bart is angry, but he's angry for different reasons. Finally, a new main tank. Took you guys like 20 years to release a new main tank in this dog game. I'm done playing Orisa. Let this man please counter this absolute dark garbage meta, please. I'm begging you. My career depends on this. Bart, you better be like the Shroud of Overwatch. Ashley writes, great, another white dude. Ash, who's obviously one of those people that are in love with South Korea, you know the types. the people that play nothing but Korean music, and they have such a hard-on for K-pop bands that they live some fantasy life where they're in a relationship with them. Believe me, Twitter takes you down a rabbit hole that will just don't. If you want to get a Twitter account, just follow my tweets. God bless you. But I understand if you don't have a Twitter account. If I didn't do this social media garbage, bro, I would not have a Twitter account. I don't even want to know about South Korea anymore because I'm tired of it. Every time I turn around, somebody's like, hit you with that, and it's like, get the fuck out of my face if you don't play some AC/DC. I'm about to Bon Scott your face. Anyway, Ash writes, we wanted a woman. You know what's funny? It's almost as if these Overwatch fans, let's just call them zealots, because that's what these people are. They're not even really fans. At this point, they just want to complain about something because it's the trendy thing to go do. Look how woke I am. Look how progressive I am. Oh my God, there's not enough black woman representation. I mean, there's a black guy, but not enough black women. You hate black women. And it's insanity. It's utter insanity. This is why the gaming industry is turning into the shitstorm it is. Because once it goes mainstream, it's not about the games anymore. It's about people's personal beliefs. And that's not what entertainment's about. Anyway, let's see. One of the first DLC characters was Ana. Woman, 2016, July 19th. Sombra, November 2016. Orisa, granted she's a female-ish robot, so I would think that covers a lot of bases. I'm sure there are people who have hard-ons for robots. Let's see. Then Doomfist came July of 2017. Black guy. Cool beans. He's a cool character, but a real pain in the ass to deal with. Moira, another woman. Brigitte, another woman. Wrecking Ball, well, he's a mouse, so get your furry on, girls. Ash came out in November. Everybody's mad because Ash was white. And Baptiste came out recently. Black guy. So basically, since the game has come out and they started releasing characters for it, I'm going to count the robot Orisa. Fuck you. They released 6 women. They released 2 dudes. Oh, well, I guess if you count Wrecking Ball, I think he's a male hamster. I'm not 100% sure, you know, how gender normities are going out the... Anyway you slice it. And still, people are bitching that they want more female characters. Can you not count? Are you that retarded? Shit. I forgot not to use the R word because YouTube is so gay right now. The guy who plays Spider-Man is a spiritual animal of this Korean K-pop star. And you sit there and you just like, could you just stop? Get a damn life. Get outside. Do something other than freak out over Korean people. In 10 years' time, you're going to look back at this and realize what a douchebag you were. You know what I don't see? I don't see women talking about the Backstreet Boys anymore. When I was a kid, the Backstreet Boys were like the second coming of Jesus. Nobody cares about them motherfuckers now. I bet most of the guys in the Backstreet Boys don't even care to see themselves. Ella McKinney wrote, just say you hate black women and go.
You look stressed. If I were you, I'd be depressed.
Yes, Overwatch, one of the most progressive pandering games out there that has literally destroyed itself by twisting itself into knots to create characters to make people happy rather than focusing on gameplay. Overwatch went from being one of the top games on Twitch to only being in the top games if like there's some major tournament with a whole bunch of people who are godlike good. Other than that, not too many people care anymore. I've had it. There you go. I hope you learned something, but you won't because nobody learns shit in this day and age. To end it all, Rock Paper Shotgun also weighed in. They have a lot of hot takes these days. God, I hate using popular phrases. Oh, God, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta get on another planet or something. Anyway, the article does talk about how the character is fun and cool, right? But there's a caveat here, children. He's barefoot, and the reason why he's barefoot is, and I quote, bollocks. He doesn't mean the dog's bollocks. He just means straight bollocks. When something's the dog's bollocks, you're thinking of me, Gundam. That means I kick a lot of ass. The issue isn't to do with the game's drawing on real-world suffering and the way it draws on suffering that's society. Hell, suffering that I have needlessly contributed to. Yeah, you do see a lot of stuff. It's been a long time since I've been in the mental asylum. Spoiler alerts, Gundam's been in one. So so I know a thing or two. Riffing off Asylum's name, quirky villainy isn't a great look, especially when you start deliberately referencing measures supposedly taken to stop patients from causing harm to themselves and others. Bare feet in this context doesn't immediately make me think of asylums, the Victorian ones you see in the horror B movies. Real psychiatric wards give you socks. Mental health still carries stigma, and every mishandled depiction contributes to that. I've been in an asylum. I didn't really think three squats about this. I didn't care at all. It didn't bother me. Is gaming journalism getting to the point of where they have nothing to really critique unless it's social or political bullshit? It almost feels kind of like in this day and age, a lot of people who are gaming journalists probably didn't want to be gaming journalists, and they probably went to school for other forms of journalism, like politics and so on and so forth. And instead of being able to get the job in, I don't know, the New York Times or whatever, you end up writing for games places, and then you start writing things that you think need to be politically addressed. Frankly, this is entertainment. You have to understand that. For God's sakes, we're nitpicking a game because the man isn't wearing socks to correctly depict what you feel an asylum is like. And I don't think you've been to one. I have. And I still don't give a rat's ass. For God's sakes, there is a mouse piloting a giant wrecking ball. And that little bastard wrecks everything. There are talking robots. There's robot sexuality in this game. And you know what's sad? Mark my words, because some of you might be younger than me and you'll live to see this day. Thank God I'll be dead. There will be people who will be in inter-robotic, they'll be robosexuals or something. You know, they're going to be in sexual relationships with robots. Mark my words. Put it on my tombstone. I will be made right. Future historians, I am a sage like no other. Point being, I don't even know what was the point of adding this last bit. I mean, frankly, he could have just did the article about how he thought the character is cool and left it at that. Writing about how he doesn't have socks or shoes isn't really a bad thing, and it doesn't carry a stigma. Overwatch has got bigger problems. Nobody's looking at this character and screaming, "Oh my God, it doesn't accurately depict mental illness inside of a mental ward." The people are screaming, "You hate black women! Jeff Kaplan, you racist, sexist!" Oh, fucking Overwatch. You idiots. You could have had a great game on your hands if you had just focused on gameplay rather than pandering. And now look what you got on your hands. No matter what you do, everyone will hate you for it. That's why I quit playing. I remember one of my last matches. It was ranked, obviously. And instead of us grouping together and doing what we had to do, the Mercy and Roadhog were role-playing in the bar. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Get in line! For God's sakes, the best Lucio in the world quit Overwatch. That should tell you something. DPS Stanky left. This dude was hot as fuck for 5 minutes. He's like the hottest thing going. And he left. Imagine walking away from that. I would have kept playing just for the money. Let it go. I'm out of here. Fuck this. And now, a word from our sponsors. This was my old wallet. Now you're looking at the new wallet Ridge sent me weeks ago. Look how nice and professional it looks. I mean, I literally just put a swivel on my camera and went around it, and it looks almost like a commercial that's worthy of being on a channel that has 1 million subscribers. The Ridge wallet has 30,000 5-star ratings, and they stand by the quality of the product. If you don't love it, they will refund your money and you can send it back for free. They pay for the shipping. It comes in titanium, carbon fiber, and aluminum, and a dozen other styles that will make you look so much more sexy to women. At least that's what I tell myself when I pull out the wallet and I smile and wink at the girl behind the counter. Then she immediately calls for a manager. That's a sign of love. You can get 10% off your order from Ridge Wallet if you use the promo code It's a Gundam. That's right, they're sponsoring me because someone over at Ridge is suffering from brain damage and hasn't realized the horrible mistake they've just made. So we're going to run with it until they catch on and inevitably fire me. You know the best part of the Ridge wallet? I'm able to throw away the wallet my ex-fiance gave me. That'll teach her for leaving me. Now look at me. I have a $115 wallet and I cry alone in my pillow. Who's laughing now?